All right, so I'm going to make this brief and short. I just want to say thank you to everyone that came out to the rally. You serious, huh? You've been sitting this whole time?
Nope.
Everyone that came out to the rally today, from everywhere. People from New York City came. That was, I don't know. But I do want to say again, thank you to everybody who came out to the rally today. There's definitely a lot of work to be done. Hearing some of the testimonies from some of the other fathers and their experience, not only in court and family court, but their experience with this specific support magistrate, Jean Patsalos, is devastating to hear. I encourage all of you fathers who I spoke to today, and those who are inboxing or reaching out to me saying that they missed it because of work. If you dealt with Jean Patsalos, the first step I would say to you is request the transcripts. And if you need, I'm going to post up some information on my social media platforms. If you need to get information on how to get transcripts, I'll send you that information. I'm going to put it on my Facebook page later today. But get the transcripts from the court hearing. Let's expose her for who she is. The stuff that people were telling me about this support magistrate is just out of whack. And I know firsthand that they believe that you can believe what they said, because I went through it with this woman. I mean, from cutting me off to interrupting me while I'm talking, to asking questions to both parties. But when the other party answered, she listened. When I answered, she told me, she just told me to stop. It was just crazy. And then again, the amount of money she charged me for child support based on the circumstances versus the new support magistrate that came in. And when the new support magistrate came in, everything changed. My circumstances had not changed, but he changed everything based on the documentation that she was provided. So it's just so unfair to these fathers, and it's like it's hard not to take it personal. But you just gotta feel for these other fathers. I'm gonna meet with some of these fathers. We've agreed to stay in touch and start sharing some of our testimonies. But I encourage any parents out there, any fathers, mothers too. If you had Jean Patsalos in Dutchess County Court, get the transcripts from your hearing. I'm going through the process right now. I filed a complaint. I got the letter. I should have had that before the video. I got the letter from the New York State. I'll share that later, letter information too. And they asked for the transcripts from the actual hearings. The dates that I gave them apparently weren't the right dates. So I got the transcripts myself. I'm highlighting every irresponsible or disrespectful statement that she made, including asking my daughter's mother if she wanted to put me in jail or if she wanted to take the child support check that I had. Like that, it's just out of control, and we need to really stop this woman and anyone like her that makes a man feel like he can't be a father to his child, or makes a person feel like the justice system is not going to work for them but work against them. And we shouldn't be fighting so hard to prevent fathers from being parents. We should be working to create somewhat of a system where all parents could be in their children's lives. And if a person isn't taking their responsibility, then yes, they deserve to contribute financially to make sure that the child's well-being is best as it can be. But you still have to have dignity and respect. It's a form of treason if you don't respect somebody in the court of law. You're a judge or a support magistrate, and that needs to be made aware of to everyone. So thank you all for coming again. I'm going through my transcripts now. I'm going to be sharing exactly the process. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep all of my family and friends and social media followers up to date on how this process turns out. So the first step was going to court, being disrespected and violated, and filing a complaint against the support magistrate. And then, of course, going back and forth with her to the point where she got annoyed with me and recused herself from her case. That was the first step. Second step now is to file a complaint to the state for them to investigate her behavior. So I'm encouraging and asking all other fathers and people out there who've dealt with support magistrate Jean Patsalos of Dutchess County Court in Poughkeepsie, request the transcripts. And again, the numbers in the court are outdated. So if you need information, just inbox me. If you don't inbox me, it's fine. I'm going to post stuff up later on. I'm going to keep you all up to date on this process goes, because this is the beginning of something I think is very necessary for our fathers and all of our mothers too. Like mothers should want fathers to be responsible and play a role in the child's life, whether you're together or not. I co-parent with my other mothers. It's just my middle daughter's mother she just felt, 43 violations in a court order. That's crazy to me. I don't wish jail on anyone. I don't want to dig in anybody's pockets, but you have to get to a point where you respect the law. It's just, again, and I'm going to repeat this for the rest of my life. There's not one law or policy on this planet that I, as an African American man in the United States of America, can violate or break 43 times and walk away like nothing happened. It's just not realistic. I can't even get 43 parking tickets. I get a suspended license. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know I can't think of one thing that I can do 43 times that's against the law or against the policy that maybe I could run 43 red lights and get caught. Maybe I won't have any issues with my license. Like, name one thing. Maybe I could break in a store 43 times before they arrest me. I don't know. Like, there's nothing that I can do that's a law 43 times with no sort of repercussions, and it's crazy, but this is what we have to go through. And if you miss 2 child support payments, so you're gonna get a suspended license and warrant for your arrest, it's terrible. But the treatment in the courtroom for fathers is discouraging for most men, and is damaging mentally and emotional. And I'm big on mental health, and where mental health is going to be in the next 2 years, especially as we control this pandemic. I don't think people realize how much mental health is going to be need to be prioritized, because people are just losing it. People are sensitive. People are upset. People are offended. People are mad. People are angry. People are stressed. People are broke. People are tired. People are homeless. And people that are fighting for stuff are just fighting with no action. It's just a bunch of words. Like, it's just the world is like really in a weird space right now. But I encourage my people out there, if you dealt with Jean Patsalos in Dutchess County Court in Poughkeepsie, New York, and your experience was horrific as mine, and she was as disrespectful to you as she's been to me, if she was rude, obnoxious, and didn't even use the evidence that she had to make a common sense law decision, if you've been through any of these experiences, or you know somebody who has, request the transcripts, and let's put this thing to rest. God bless you all, and enjoy your weekend. And it's a beautiful day in New York.